There's a pool at Izmir, probably you may have never seen it, up beside the island pool. If you walk up there, you come to a pool at the top. Now, at one time, that pool was tenanted, if it's the right word, by the Country Fishing Club, who had an agreement with the farmer. Well, the farmer died. The farm has to pay its tithe duties to the church. So the farmer dies, the Country Fishing Club had to abandon their right to fish the pool, or it was taken away from them. And I was aware of this and had a slight interest in the fishing. So I went to the church and had a word with the warden, because I'd done the odd little job for them, and asked if I could fish the pool while the property was empty, and I was told, oh, we'll carry on until you were told any different. Yes, you can go and fish. So I think, well, I'm going to make this a little bit easy. I thought, I can pedal on my bike along the road to the island pool, up that walkway, and come out of the pool, and not have to jump in the car, but it'd be convenient if I took my gear and hit it. So my thoughts was, I'll take the things that are inconvenient to carry on a bike. For instance, the rod and the landing net and this sort of thing. I think all I've got to take is the bait and my reel and, you know, a little bag, like a satchel. I should be all right. Well, I need to find a location for my landing net rod, and there's a style marked out, made out of scaffold tubing, uprights and such. I think all this, you know, vertical hole in this tube, I can lower my landing net down, my rod down. So I go to it and I'm lowering my rod down this tube, and I get to the top, you know, which is about this high, and I loosed it. Of course, the tube went well below my feet, down to the ground. Now there I am looking for it, so I think, how on earth am I going to get that back? Well, there was a particular thread on the net part that had to attach to the rod, and I think if I go home and I get this, you know, an appropriate part, I can stick it onto the end of a broomstail, or a section of broomstail, and hopefully feed it down through the hole and screw it into this thing. So I'm about to do this one morning. I decide to get off rather early in the morning, and I open my garage door up, and I only leave it at that angle, because people can't look into your garage, because my slope, as you remember, I can't have opening doors like that. The door has to come up, and I left it on an angle like that. I go off to Izmir, do this bit of fiddling, retrieve the rod, don't know what I do with it at the point. Anyway, I ride back home with this bit of broomstail about this long stuck in my belt. I get back home, I get to the top of the drive, and I've ridden across the fields, wet grass. I come to pull up down my drive, and the brakes failed. Yeah, the door was at this sort of angle. I went down the drive, the handlebars went under, and the rest of me didn't. And it knocked me off the back of the bike, flat onto the drive. At which point, this disturbed Pauline, because it was still only about 7 o'clock. She didn't know I got up. I looked through the bedroom window, seeing me on the drive.